Yes, sir, Mr. Wainwright. I've got the merchandise you ordered. Yes, sir. And this will square me? Yes, sir. I've got 20. No, sir. Only 8 from Texas. 3 from California. 1 from Arkansas. 1 from Nebraska. 1 from Nevada. 3 from Louisiana. 2 from Mississippi. And 1 from Ohio. Yes, sir, and none of them were 3 years old, just like you said.
But can you deliver them now? Yeah, well, I'll send someone over to pick them up in the morning. Yeah. Curtis Gibson finally came through. You'll need to go over and pick up the titles in the morning. What time is it?
It's nearly 2.
All right. Call Etheridge down on the coast. Tell him we've got the merchandise, and he can pick it up tomorrow afternoon. And tell him to bring cash. 2 o'clock. I should be playing golf.
You got the deal? What's going on?
I'm sorry, sir, but this is a stolen car. We'll have to impound it.
What do you mean a stolen car? I just bought it when, honey? You know, a couple of months ago, my guy met at work.
I'm really sorry, sir, but it's definitely a stolen car. We'll be in touch with you as soon as we can find out.
Well, I know it's not your fault, but what am I supposed to do?
Just stand by and CID will get in touch with you as soon as they complete an investigation.
I hate these situations. You know, the crime problem takes on real meaning when you're dealing with it at this level and seeing the people who are hurt by it. And this kind of criminal activity happens every hour, every day, all over Texas. And organized criminal activity isn't restricted to the big boys operating in the big cities. Organized crime, crime groups operate everywhere. And they have a far-reaching impact on all citizens, all the taxpayers, in all 254 counties in the state of Texas. We know there are many organized criminal groups operating in Texas. They specialize in drug trafficking, gambling, prostitution, burglary, theft, and much more. And all of it leaves innocent people hurt in some way or another. The local police departments, in cooperation with the Department of Public Safety, the National Crime Information Center, And the National Auto Theft Bureau can make positive identification on many stolen cars. That's the general picture. But what about this particular car? How did it get stolen? Who pulled the job? And how big an organization did it take?
Okay, everything's clear, huh?
Yeah.
You each got a title?
Yeah. Right.
Just be sure you bring back the car that matches the title, huh? I'd rather you guys come back empty-handed than bring back the wrong thing. Oh, and if there's not an easy one over where you go, call me. I'll tell you where else to go. I don't want you guys all bunched up in the same spot, you know? Okay. Any questions?
No.
Buddy, you got it? Yeah, man, I got it. All right, you guys. Move out.
In Texas, last year, between 45 and 50,000 automobiles were stolen. Of those, between 7,500 and 10,000 were never recovered. This is big business. This is organized crime.
It's Buddy. Which one's Mr. Maples?
I'm Maples. Hold on a minute, boy, and I'll help you. Here's the plan.
Anybody want to know what 3-2 is?
See something over there that interests you, boy?
Just looking.
Let me tell you something, boy. I got merchandise here from all over the state. Some of it's pretty hot, but it cools off real fast. You know something? I got more stock in this warehouse than the biggest part of the retail stores in Texas has. But we need to get you paid, old buddy, for that car.
Fencing is organized crime. Many unsuspecting people support organized crime. Now, that suit you bought at such a bargain price because it didn't have a label in it. The TV set you saved so much on by going to an unauthorized dealer. The quiet stock deal you didn't tell your broker about. All may be stolen merchandise. Stolen goods, unloaded quickly through unreputable dealers on an unsuspecting public.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bob.
How you doing?
Fine. Good to see you.
Good.
What do you got? All right. Can't complain. What do you got?
Oh, looks like we might have something. Auto theft ring, maybe. We picked up 3 cars over the past couple of weeks, and I checked with NATB, and they think that we've uncovered a big one. The 3 we picked up were all stolen on the same night, along with 17 more. And it has to be a big operation because they were picked up all over the place. A couple up in Dallas, one in Bryan, some down the valley, even some out in New Mexico.
Sounds like it might be something we're working on here. We got several pieces, including a possible fence we spotted in Abilene. And we're a little light on hard evidence, but it's beginning to come together.
Narcotics? Hi, Sheriff. How are you? Good. What can we do for you today?
Got a fella down here that leases planes. Called me this morning, said he leased out a single engine Tuesday to a man named Morris. Yeah, I got the pilot license number right here. It's 1605092. The fella at the airport says looks like the name's been changed on it.
All right, that's 1605092. All right, we'll get back with you this afternoon if we turn up anything on this. Okay, take care. Betty, would you please check this pilot's license number? 1605092. Better check that with the FAA. And if you come up with a name on that, run it through the Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs.
Well, there's a shipment tonight coming in from Mexico. I want you to make the pickup. Just be careful. Take it easy. You see anything wrong, turn around and head the other way.
Not that, sir.
Shouldn't be any trouble at all.
Sheriff speaking.
Sheriff, we have a positive ID on your suspect, Morris. Looks to me like there are, probably 2 landing strips that they could use. And I think that we should try to arrest him when he lands with the stuff.
Don't try to make that.
All right, I'll contact the Texas Rangers, also the Highway Patrol, and also I think we'll put Customs in on this too.
Yes.
Then let me try to get things set up on this end, and I'll be back in touch with you shortly.
110, 100.
100, 110, go ahead. You got anything yet?
Haven't heard from Corpus Christi yet.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Everybody set on the ground?
10.
110 to 100.
100, 110, good.
We've got decided you ought to stay down for about 5 more minutes. When you come into the field, your heading ought to be about 320, so they won't pick you up.
10-4, no problem. I'll alert the people on the ground.
110, clear.
Got him. You got him, Tom? Well, there's the grass, okay? It's right out like I said it'd be. Looks like it's gonna miss, okay?
Sit down, buddy. Buddy, we have a few questions we need to ask you. First, I need to give you your statutory warning. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during any interviews of police officers. If you're unable to afford an attorney, want to be appointed by a court of competent jurisdiction. You understand your rights?
I know my rights.
Okay, buddy, okay. Fine. Now, are you willing to waive those rights and tell us all you know about this case?
I've got nothing to say.
Steve?
Yes, sir.
Call downstairs and have that pilot sent up.
Yes, sir.
Maybe we can get some information out of him.
Okay. Joe, this is Steve. Sheriff wants you to bring up the pilot they brought in a few minutes ago. Okay. All right, well, thank you very much anyway. Sheriff, they advised their man bailed him out about 25 minutes ago.
The first thing I want you to do is call Etheridge. Tell him we're sorry his deal fell through, but that his loan is still due. And, wouldn't hurt to remind him he's the collateral for the loan. Secondly, call Lou in Philadelphia and see if they can cover $75,000 on the game this weekend. Also, Ray called. He's got some very nice securities for which he needs an investor. He'd like us to handle it for a nice fee. So, call Curtis Gibson, tell him I'm playing golf tomorrow afternoon with a friend from the East Coast. I'd like it if he could join us.
As you know, the Narcotics Service conducted a successful intercept raid last night. I won't go over all the details, but we've noticed some interesting relationships between some of the principals. For example, the man who got the men released from jail last night handles a lot of work for a man named Etheridge. Now, Etheridge, in turn, is tied in with a fence in Abilene named Maples. Now, we've had our eye on Maples for some time now. What it all means is that we may have cut into a criminal network with that raid last night. The raid hurt them. And we believe that if these ties do indicate cooperation between various criminal organizations, we can hurt them again by attacking their auto theft operations, which we feel are considerable. The plan will involve all of you. We're going to set up roadblocks between Dallas and Abilene. 183, 80, Interstate 20.
Okay, that's the bond deal. Are you with us, Curtis?
But, Mr. Wainwright, I really don't know many people who can afford to invest that much in bonds.
Now, Curtis, don't sell yourself short. We know Gibson Salvage is one of the best-known companies in East Texas. And I'm sure you'll be able to help us with this little venture. Not to mention the easy $5,000 you'll be making.
Well, Curtis, all I need for you to do is introduce me to a couple of people. I mean, it's simple. It's just a simple little thing.
I really can't afford to get involved, Mr. Wainwright.
Look, Curtis, I don't want to have to threaten you, but the state people in Austin wouldn't like it if they knew about those 20 missing titles, now would they?
Hey, Jim, thanks
Yeah,
for
right.
everything.
Glad you came down from
Bye-bye.
Philly.
Curtis, come on in.
I'll be in touch, Curtis.
Okay, Mr. King, your driver's license is going to expire here in 72. You need to be careful. Y'all be careful. Howdy, Highway Patrol. Mr. Wainwright, how are you today? All right?
And what's the problem? You had an accident or something?
No, I thought we'd check a few driver's licenses. We got a couple of them running around here every now and then, you know. I need a driver's license to be able to drive. Had a chance to do any dove hunting lately or not?
No, I haven't. You know, I'm planning to go this weekend.
Are you really?
Yeah. Have you been out yet?
Oh, made a couple trips up in North Country, did a little bit of good. Mr. Wainwright, we're going to have to go. We'll see you later. Highway Patrol, step out.
Operator, this is 7406. Get me 593-3262. Yeah. David, this is Wainwright. Call Etheridge and tell him the market is down for a while. Tell him we can get back together when things look a little better. Yeah. Okay.
Your Texas law enforcement agencies are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to combat organized criminal activity. But they can't be fully successful without your assistance. For organized crime flourishes only with the help of its ultimate victims, you. Organized crime can be stopped. It takes a good criminal justice system and the cooperation of all citizens, like yourself, who are sick and tired of being the victims of organized crime.